Hi Aries, this is Tracy Brown coming to you today to do your 2018, October 2018 horoscope. How is everyone today? I know you guys may be a little upset because fire signs don't like to go last, but I'm sorry, fire. I'm sorry, Aries. Forgive me. Will you forgive me? I would appreciate it if you forgave me. Let's see what's around Aries for the month of October. Get ready for my radio show, which will begin October 1st today. And it will be up for you. Please, God, talk to me about October Aries. Please show me October Aries. Please show me October Aries, Father God. What is around my October Aries? I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is around my October Aries? Let's pull the final outcome card right now. What is around October Aries, God? Please show me what is around. Let me put this light on. And God said, let there be light. And there is light. What is around October Aries? That's your card for October Aries. Okay. Aries, familiar surroundings are going to be changing. Familiar surroundings will be changing. Hopefully you create this change. That's what I want. I want you to create this change. And if it's you creating this change, you're going to do it in terms of your job or your money, because the change could also mean divorce. So it's either job or your money. You can't be so out there with that Aries way of thinking. I'm just going to just what I'm going to do. Like, don't do that. You have to be much more of a sleuth in getting things done. So if it's about a job, mums be the word. You got to be sneaky about it. If it's about a relationship, mums be the word. If you're trying to leave a relationship, just do it. You'll be able to leave. I feel like you're going to be very happy. So if it's about a job, I think you're going to get the job of your dreams or the money that you think you deserve. It is a major change, though. So I might be talking to Aries signs that's been doing something for the same way for a very, very long time. So this looks like it's a major change and a major shift. But it is absolutely necessary. And you cannot tell anybody about it. When it's done, then you could be like, leaving. See you, sucker. But you can't be in the midst of, I hate this job. I hate my relationship. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving this job because they will do unto you what you were trying to do unto them. But it is important to understand what you're seeing and stand your ground. Understand what you know is your truth and then stand your ground. You don't need to explain this to everyone, which is why I think you need to be a little sneaky about it. Let me put it down now because you guys don't need to keep looking at me. Okay? Because everyone's telling me they like for me to show the cards. Okay? So it's very important to understand that whatever this is, you have the fight inside of you. I would not fight people. I would fight to get out. It's two different things that are going on here. So, know what your wants and desires are, because you can have what you want, because this card tells me you're going to get what you want. You just have to know how you want it and what you want to go down. And if you're very clear about it, you get what you want. So if you want a new job, guess what? You will get good news concerning a job. If you want to leave a relationship, but you're not sure how to do it, just focus on leaving the relationship and the answers will just come to you. Just know what you want to do. And if you want to leave a relationship but you're not sure how your money's going to work out, you stay and figure it out until you know, oh, this is what I can do. This is how I can do it. This is how much I can afford on my own, blah, 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 blah. Also, if there's anything going on in your personal life or your moral compass and that's the reason for you to leave, please leave, because it actually could come back to haunt you. Save your money, okay? Save up your money, because it is the very thing, money, that is probably causing the biggest conflict. You know, if it's your job, how much they're paying you is a conflict, which is the reason why you might get up out of there. Or if it's your job and they promised you something like an end year bonus and then they didn't, like that's a reason for you to say, I am so out of here. So there definitely is a conflict of money and somebody withholding money. This could be in a relationship as well. So money is huge here. And if money is huge, it is causing one of the biggest conflicts of your life. You do not have to put up with this, but you do have to plan it. This is a card of someone being sneaky. In your case, you need to be the sneaky one. This is about you. You need to be the sneaky one. You need to not reveal everything. Aries are very honest, very explosive. I'm going to do what I want to do. I know what I decide. I'm going to leave you. I know what I decide. I'm going to leave this job because this job ain't trying to pay me. Don't do that. Be smart about your next move. Right hand doesn't need to know what the left hand is doing, period. Because if you do say something, there's going to be a woman that is going to jump ahead of you. So she might do something like, you could be like, I got a job interview at, ABC company tomorrow. She's going to call ABC company. She might wind up getting the job. It'll be your fault because you opened your mouth. All right? So be really, really clear as to how you can pull the wool over everybody's eyes, because you can. You need to be smart. This card actually means you did it to yourself. All right? But you're going to do it to yourself because you think you trust this person. If it's not a fire sign person, it's a person that dresses inappropriately. It's a person that dresses maybe too young for their age. It's a person that dresses differently. It's not a fire sign person. It's someone that's very loud in their outer exterior. If it's not verbal, then it comes in a form of the way they dress. And if it's not their dress, it's their hair. So, like, it would be somebody that wears purple hair. Like me. But, well, I am a loud person. I'm Leo. So, do you see? As a Leo, this fits. But if this person is not a fire sign person and wears, like, what's that Kool-Aid color red? Like, really fuchsia red. And this is the person that you're friends with, probably you're going to have a problem on your hands. All right? So it's like loud hair color, loud clothes. If it turns out they're not a fire sign person, but I want to say that they're a fire sign person. If they're not a fire sign person, it could be the description of who they are and someone that you actually trust. All right? Somebody that you complain to all the time. It means that you trust them, but it also means that they allow you to believe that you trust them, but in a long haul, they're just going to stab you in the back. Okay? Some of you are questioning whether or not you all should be in a particular relationship, and I'm talking to people who have a child involved and maybe have an ornery child involved. So either you come with the ornery child, probably a bad little kid, or the person comes with an ornery child, ornery, or a bad little kid. And there are some questions as to whether or not you all move forward. Here's what I would say to that. If you really love the person, move forward. Do not let the child make this decision for you. But I've seen relationships get ruined because of children. So, whoever child this is, nip it. Nip it. If you remotely think that you love this person, and this card tells me you probably do, don't let a child ruin your potential for love. Okay? Because that's why I'm here. Like, I don't want to get this in hindsight. Oh, I wish I would have called you a year ago because I let him go because my child didn't like the person. Get the child some counseling. You know, get family counseling. Figure out, what is the child trying to say to you? Is he just trying to control his environment, you know, her environment, never been able to share anyone with you, and now this child is being forced to share with you and will do anything it takes to rip you guys up, even if it means lying, throwing temper tantrums, acting up in school, losing their grades. Just really figure out what this child is trying to say to you, rather than believe you should let this child dictate who you should date. Okay? Because there might be a need to move forward with your tail between your legs, thinking that you're being generous and kind to this child when the child was manipulating you the whole time. For others, the ships are coming in, and in order for the ships to come in, some of you Aries may have to relocate. You know, you may have to relocate, and you might have to make this decision very, very quickly. For others of you, there's an air sign woman that should be in the past, and there's a air sign man that could be your Rock of Gibraltar. Let the air sign woman go. And if you're contemplating what to do with the air sign man, you could be self-sabotaging. He actually may come on as way too strong, and you don't know what to do with that, and you might let him go because he's like way too strong. I think it's an act. I think he's showing off for you. I don't think he realized that's not what you want, but he's around for affinity. So I think you really need to figure out, you know, if this guy is doing something because he thinks that's what you need. Okay? He's an air sign. You can talk him down. Some of you all are expecting money to come in. Surprise money. And it might come in. But there's a catch to it. So I see you more in tears than the possibility of the look of the money that was supposed to come in. Okay? It's almost like somebody's pulling a wool over your eyes. In terms of money. So somebody's dangling a carrot. It looks like you should go for it, but if you do, then you might see that it was a mistake and that maybe you should have waited. If it's a contract, please have someone else read the contract, because the monies that you thought were going to be big based upon some trickery turns into pennies. All right, and then you're going to have some regret because you're like, I should have stood my ground. All right, because you have a position of advantage if you wait. And if you wait, whatever this money is, I feel like you're going to be able to purchase a new car or a car and have enough money left over. So there is victory in judgment, especially if this turns out to be a legal case. There is victory in judgment. Holding off and waiting is your... I'm telling you, there's victory in judgment. I'm telling you, trust me on this. There's victory in judgment. Sacrifice, okay, so that in the long haul, you don't feel like, ugh. Because somebody's going to tell you, if you just had waited, if you just had waited. There's something here about a man that could control it, and it's probably something like 80,000, 60, 80,000, you know, potential. So just wait, guys, just wait. This is a card that tells me somebody wants you to make a decision right now, today. Don't be intimidated. You lose. You want to win. Get quiet. Get quiet. And recognize that maybe you might be above your head if there's something here concerning money. Now, that could also include buying a house. I'm talking about money or loans or buying a house. There's something in the fine print that you are not recognizing. All right? There's something in the fine print that's going to work against you. So, be kind to yourself as you think this is good money. It just isn't. All right. Let me do your final outcome card. It's called the Four of Abundance. It's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. I don't make these things up, people. Are you spending it too freely? Or are you holding on to it too tightly? Where's the hole? Okay. Or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. All right, Aries, call me for your own personal reading. Listen for my radio show. I will be posting when I am on. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your patience, Aries. Thank you. Love you guys. Email me for your own personal reading, especially if anybody wants to elaborate on that money issue. Psychic Tracy Brown at yahoo.com. Look in the description. My rates and my email address is there. Bye, guys.